Hey guys, my name is Adora. Welcome to Adora's Recipes. Today we are going to be making Trader Joe's Thai wheat noodles. We're actually going to be using the recipe on the back called the sesame scallion noodles, except I'm going to replace the scallions with red onions, and I'm also going to add in some chicken thighs. I'm going to marinate the chicken thighs in olive oil and add in onion powder and paprika and some Nigerian spices that make this recipe taste so good. If you don't have these spices, you can get Maggi cubes at your local grocery store. And I'm telling you guys, it's bomb. It's really good. So this channel is all about healthier alternatives to our favorite recipes. And so if you're someone like me who likes noodles, let's get into this recipe.
As I mentioned earlier, all of the ingredients are on the back, except I am using red onions instead of the scallions. You're going to use I'd say about a quarter of a whole red onion. Next up, I have the ingredients. We have rice vinegar. We have less sodium soy sauce. We have paprika, onion powder. We have a Mediterranean sea salt. I love the sea salt. We have pure sesame oil. And we are using dark brown sugar instead of the coconut sugar. We doubled this recipe because I'm cooking for two. So for our vegetables, we use 2 teaspoons of minced garlic and 2 teaspoons of minced ginger, but I kept the onion about the same. I still used about a quarter cup of red onions because I don't think it needed a half a cup of onions. For the sauce, we have sesame oil, rice vinegars, some Mediterranean sea salt, and dark brown sugar. This is a consistency you should get after mixing everything together. I have the measurements on the screen here. Heat 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Add the ginger, onions, and garlic to the 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and saute for 6 to 7 minutes until slightly brown. I'm gonna add some more Mediterranean sea salt to the cooked onions, garlic, and ginger because I'm African and we like our seasoning. So I'm going to add that and continue to saute. And now that it has browned, we are going to add in 2 packets of the noodles because we are cooking for 2. If you're only cooking for 1, just add in 1, unless you eat a lot. And we're going to also pour in the sauce. We are going to continue to saute while breaking up the noodles. If you want the noodles to already be cooked thoroughly, you can boil them before you put them into the pan, but it's not necessary. Again, your girl is African, so I'm gonna add some more seasoning. We have some onion powder and paprika that I'm gonna add because I think it just gives it a lot more flavor than the recipe calls for. And we're just going to continue sauteing. I sauteed for about 10 to 12 minutes. I think it allows all of the flavor to seep into the noodles and it gives it a nice brown color. Okay, let's serve the noodles on the bowl and get into the chicken thighs. So I use these Maggi cubes from Nigeria. They are produced in Nigeria. If you don't have these specific type of Maggi cubes, you can get, seasoning cubes from your local grocery store. I'm in California, so you can get them from Ralph's if you're in California. And you can use one or you can use half of one because they do tend to get salty. I crushed the Maggi cube. If you don't have a crusher like this, you can just dissolve it in like 1 to 2 tablespoons of water and just smash it with a spoon. So we're going to add the 2 chicken thighs to the same pan so it can absorb all of the flavors from the noodles. And we marinated this chicken in 2 tablespoons of olive oil with about 2 teaspoons of onion powder and 2 teaspoons of paprika, as well as about a teaspoon of Mediterranean sea salt and 1 whole Maggi cube. These seasoning measurements were used for both 2 chicken thighs. You're going to cook the chicken thighs for 6 minutes on each side at medium heat. Once the chicken is done, you're going to slice it into about 3 to 4 slices for each chicken thigh and serve it with your noodles. And we are going to enjoy this. It's so delicious. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.